Draw 8 cards. Holy cow.
Building Club. For life.
What's going on, everybody? John from Build Better back, and we're with another Magic Standard deck today. We built this on my stream this week. It was a lot of fun to build. It's called Enchant City. It's the loving name that chat gave to the deck. It's pretty straightforward. It's an enchantment deck. It uses things like this Hateful here to draw some extra cards. We've got the Dead Weight and the Grasps as removal. Loris can play both of those from the graveyard, so that's really nice. Drawing the cards to get the extra value. Favor kind of pulls double duty, lets us pump up our attack. Also just kind of can be removal from time to time. It's always really nice when you can just like pump the Dread Butcher's attack up. See, is there anything else special about this deck? It's pretty straightforward. Wanderer is going to get us some lands that we need to cast multiple spells during the turn. The Destiny Spinner is good. Sometimes you just make the man land and it gets you through those extra points of damage. So yeah, it's a pretty good against, like, strangely, like, for how fast it is, it's better against mid-range decks than it is against control decks. So Uro is kind of one of our tough spots. So we have like Dragonfires in the sideboard and Cindervines and Chandras. For the sideboards, for those matchups, as well as the Duresses. One note is, if you bring Chandra in, you need to move Loris to your main board as well. So yeah, let's get some games in and see what happens. All right, we get the choice. Our opponent is playing a commander. I believe that's the Green Slime commander. Or not commander, sorry, companions. We're definitely gonna play first. Oh, jeez. Doesn't really have a lot of action. I think we mulligan this, unfortunately. This is more our speed. Let's put one of these Blood Crypts back. Let's start with the Tomb tapped. Next turn we'll untap the... Right, well, it depends on what our opponent does, but if he plays a creature... Probably just Destiny Spinner then. Then the following turn, we're going to be able to Dreadhorde Butcher and Dead Weight. Let's see what he has. So he's going to be all creatures then. Paradise Druid is fine. I really like that because he's likely not going to block with it. He definitely wouldn't block with it if we just put a ghost form on the Butcher too, right? That seems pretty decent. Although I kind of really want to dead weight this. Well, the Goose can't make mana anymore. As of right now, at least. Yeah, let's just ghost form this thing. So he probably has things like the Giant, and he probably has some of the... Although he looks like he might be mono green. Alright. It's fine. He gets to play the Ooze this turn. That Ooze would be pretty strong, actually, against us. If he plays the Ooze, we probably favor this. Oh, okay, so he's going to try to ramp a little bit more. See if he grabs another green. No, blue. Okay. So we could dead weight that. He's unable to kill either one of these things, We could deadweight shock and just start bashing in. That doesn't feel terrible either. It's kind of like a 2 for 2. I mean, the goose was kind of just dead anyway, though. Alternatively, actually, I kind of like that. We could do that, and then we can favor this. Yeah, let's do that. Favor this thing. Everyone get in there. Then we draw a land. We can either favor, we can like Luris and then favor this thing, or we can Luris and deadweight whatever he plays. Okay, a grazer. Okay. What are you ramping to? You might have the squid. The morph squid? Okay, what is this plan? I believe... I feel like this is fine. We have to exile 2 other cards. What are our 2 other cards? Deadweight. So we never get our deadweight back with our Luris. Is that something we can accept? Probably fine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just make this thing monstrous. Back this boy up. Actually, let's get that boy in there too. Why not? He kind of has to block here, right? Yeah. And then 5 to the dome. And our 1/1 back. So let's see here. What is our plan to win? Favor's pretty good on the Dreadhorde Butcher. Like, it just kills the Dreadhorde Butcher, but we like light. This is basically a lightning bolt. I don't hate the Kaya's form on the Dreadhorde Butcher either. We got the shock. I'm just worried about Uro, right? Yeah, let's do this. Pay 2 life. Play the ghost form here. Get in there. Deal a 1 here. Now, if he doesn't gain life, we can favor here and shock him and kill him. Let's see what he does, though, before we get too ahead of ourselves. Baby Godzilla. Oh, Lord, what does this thing do? Is this the reveal? Like, oh, no, okay, so we didn't. Okay. Sure. Doesn't have the mana to pay for that, so... Yep. Let's play this here. And cast the shock. Good amount of little reach there. Okay, so we got ourselves a ramp deck. Only creatures, so this is not going to do any good. Chandra really doesn't do anything. None of our spells really do a lot. The God's Willing might be fine. Maybe take out like a Destiny Spinner and a Wanderer. Other than that, we don't have like a ton against this guy, so I think I like that. Let's do that. Wait, why are these even in here? We ain't got no white sources. Can't even play those. How did chat trick me into playing these God's Willings? I guess we're running it how it is then, huh? Put these fine gentlemen back. I could see the rampage as well. To like deal with the hexproof mana dorks. Let's try it, why not? That way we at least change something up. Alrighty. No surprise, our opponent has chosen to go first. Pretty decent. We got a turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 with our Temple of Milady. So we're going to just keep this. Alright, tap. That's what I like to see. Get this fine spirit out. Alright. Baby Godzilla. I could like play this and draw. Might be better. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's only draw 1 though. Like I could get greedy and draw 2, but I don't think that's where we want to be. This lets him like cycle a bunch of stuff. Get in there. I think next turn, I think it depends on what he does. Okay, so he did nothing. So let's get the Butcher. Get out there. Temple. And then next turn we can Wanderer and Hateful to get ourselves a land. Develop our board a little bit. We got enough lands that turn 5 we can lure us into Grasp. Slightly annoyed by this. I think our plan's the same. It's just a matter of, do we also play our land on tap so we can ghost form this Butcher? The answer is yes, I think. So let's do this. And it lets us find 2 lands, right? Or is it double Hateful? Double Hateful is also not terrible. So now we're going to just draw a million billion cards. Don't think we attack here, though. Anyone who's dropped by the stream, yeah, you guys know that I just love the idea of drawing a million billion cards. I don't like the idea of this guy, though. How does this change things? I need to deal with this, but how do I deal with this? I can like ghost form Hateful to just like make this block really awkward. Let's take this land. Hateful. Get this land. Go to combat. Attack. So if he blocks this, I draw 4. Let's do that to face, I suppose, since we're not gonna. I guess we could have gone here, and then the shock kills him. we're going to... kind of a tough spot here. I think it's spinner. And then we'll play one of these lands tapped. Sure. Let's play this tapped land. So hindsight, I should have just sent that here. Because then the Mirror's Grasp, and I would have drawn like 4 more cards. Now he's going to get to mutate again and then get so many triggers off this. Okay, not the worst thing. If he has another mutate here, it's going to be pretty rough though. Okay, yeah, that's not good. One, two, three, 4, 5. Ugh. Okay. Going there again. Man, this is... I think that one turn is going to cost us this game. I don't know. We can try to like value engine. See, this dead weight doesn't do a ton. Does it? Combat, go to attackers. We're going to swing with this butcher. Okay, go to damage. Put our damage here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's dead weight this. And we're going to draw like a million cards. It's going to be great. Grasp this. Draw 8 cards. Holy cow. Okay. Let's untapped land. Holy cow, we're gonna like just draw everything, aren't we? I think we have to get rid of these Godzillas. Draw 4 more cards. Sure. Let's grasp here. Draw 4 more cards. Let's submit. Can I submit 0? Decline. There we go. All right. Good God. Discard 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just discard a bunch of lands. All right. Gotta be careful about decking ourselves now. Let's see here. Let's go. Opponent sacrifices a creature. Okay, not bad. I think we got 4 here. Go like spinner, flyer, Land. Combat. Let's just get in there with some guys. Some of these dying off lets us start using cards as removal spells again. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Tapped. And let's make a zombie, shall we? All right. The worst possible draw from what we've seen from his deck would be another one of these for him. But like then that still needs gas, right? So maybe it's not the worst. These calls from the Death Rollers are actually really good with Dreadhorde Butcher because it gives him Death Touch. So his 1 damage that he gets to like do will also be Death Touch. Hydra, that's pretty decent. That's a reasonable hit for him. Yeah, I think we do this. Let's get this. Might as well get Hateful back as well. Death Touch counter goes here. Menace counter also goes here. Let's go to combat. Thinking about dropping this Kaya's form first, but I actually think that's wrong. Let's just go to combat. Go to attackers, get this guy in here. And if he doesn't block, what we'll probably do is I'm tempted to just shock my own guy to kill this thing. Does this have trample? It does, yeah. And we're not about that life. Let's get another butcher out here. Ghost form this one. And then we'll shock it. Yes. And we will snipe this thing. Oh, cool. So if it dies again, we can do the same trick. So what do we need to do? We need to actually get these Hatefuls off the board. Because we are down to 15 cards. Okay, opponent just scoops them up. There was a world where he could just like block us out there, but I think we probably could have figured out a way to kill him.